And my colleague Mbali Thethani is live for us and standing by with the COPE's former spokesperson, that's Mr. Dennis Bloem, and also the spokesperson of the family. And Mbali, of course, this is a man, right, Dennis Bloem, that is, and the late Mosiuoa Lekota, who would have had, many milestones that they would have gone through together. But one thing is clear, Lekota was very concerned about the state of South Africa.
Certainly, Bongi, and we continue to give you that reaction this evening, and just to get a sense of the kind of relationship that the former COPE spokesperson, that is Dennis Bloem, shared with the now late co-founder of COPE, Mosiuoa Lekota. And to give us a bit of more insight, we are now joined by the family spokesperson, Mr. Dennis Bloem. And Dr. Bloem, I want to firstly say condolences, my condolences to you.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and it's a very huge loss, not only for the family, but personally for me. It's a very big blow for me. I was very close with Comrade Terra, and I respected him as not only as my leader, but as a brother.
Maybe just give us a bit of insight. We're told over numerous occasions that he had been battling a long illness. When was the last time you saw him in person, and when was the last time you spoke to him?
I spoke to Comrade Terra the first time when he was in Morningside Hospital, and he was there for a very long time, I think 5 weeks. And he came out and he recovered. And all of a sudden, now a few weeks ago, he was again in the hospital here in Pretoria. But that was for 1 day. And they transfer him then to the hospital here in Midrand. But he struggled. I saw him, but it was very difficult for me to see that lively person, that strong person, struggling so hard. This sick have really hit Comrade Terra very, very hard.
How is his family taking his passing? I also understand that they've made their way now to Terra's home in Bloemfontein. How are they taking the passing of their father?
It is not easy. It's very, very difficult. It's hard for the wife, for the children, for the sisters and brothers. It is very difficult. It's tears all over. But we can understand that Comrade Terra was a person of the people. He loved his family very much. That's why Comrade Terra went to Robben Island twice, because he wanted to see his family and everybody living a better life and living a life that everybody wants to live. He was a very proud father, a caring husband. That was Comrade Terra.
And when we think about the role he has played in our country, you speak of the fact that he went to Robben Island twice. He's one of those significant struggle icons you remember in the fight against apartheid. How do you want South Africans to remember him?
We must always remember Comrade Terra as a person who loved the people of this country. That's why he gave up his own freedom to fight. The first term of him, that did not deter him to stay out of Robben Island. He came out, and he and the other comrades formed the United Democratic Front. And they were turning this country upside down. The freedom that we see today Comrade Terra played a very, very important role in this freedom that we are enjoying today.
We now know that his mortal remains are making their way to Bloemfontein as we speak. And maybe just remind us, when it comes to the plans underway for his memorial service, what can we expect in the coming days? Do we know when a memorial service will be held? Do we know when he will be laid to rest?
Well, we and the family will are going to meet tomorrow and discuss each and every family, a memorial, plans for memorial, the funeral and everything. And after that, we will let the public know about the plans. But we are going to meet tomorrow as the family and communicate the decision of the funeral, the memorial, and the funeral.
Thank you so much, Ntate Bloem. That is Dennis Bloem there, Bong. You were just giving us a bit of insight and background to the illness that bewildered Ntate Mosiuoa Lekota over the past 2 years or so. Would also know that he was very vocal over the fact that he was he had an illness of prostate cancer and underwent surgery during that time. But we also know that there were other issues now that Ntate Bloem has also explained. But at the same time, we are expecting further communication from the family when it comes to the funeral preparations. You'd also remember that he is the first Premier of the Free State, also the Minister of Defence, serving for 10 years, and also a co-founder to COPE, a breakaway movement of the ANC.
Mbali Thethani there, and with the Free State, of course, also releasing a statement there offering its condolences to the family. Mbali in conversation with former spokesperson of COPE and now family spokesperson Dennis Bloem.